Hey everybody, this is Alpha Zara at your service. I'm going to do a review on the new episode of Durarara X2 Shou. In other words, it's Durarara second season. For this episode, I gotta say, pretty nice, but I did get confused here and there and gotten a little lost. But later on, I end up piecing the things together. I end up piecing many things together in the end after when it got to that certain scene. And I'll get to that certain scene when I'm going to talk about it chronologically. So far at the beginning, there's like a little backstory about some girl that likes monsters or something, like just monsters in general, maybe non-human like people, just giving out the details. So later, it was told that she used to be in a wealthy family or something, but the moment she got home, everything was burnt down to a crisp, etc. And of course, like there was a scene before, like after being knocked to a certain vending machine, that zombie-like figure. So, and we have to it that our buddy here, Yuhei Hanejimiya, in other words, Kasuka Hejimiya, which is pretty much Shou, which is the brother of Shizio. He ends up removing a skin from a person and decides to call him for help. Later on, it shows to be that this girl is known to be called Ruri Hijibiya, known to be as like some kind of psychopathic murderer, as it was told in the episode. And we see, and of course, like there was a scene between Kazuka and Ruri, but later on, I'll get to that scene later. Now, there was a scene in a restaurant, well, Russian sushi restaurant that we all know already, and so far in between of what was going on, the guy who asked the two girls to help him out has like he gets bandaged up and healed up by our guy Shinra Kishitani or something. He pretty much fixed up Ruri, the psychopathic murderer, I don't know, but she was labeled as a killer or serial killer, and he had to go and help this guy out at a restaurant, which is just like straight up right away. He didn't even have a chance to talk to Ruri, which upsets him, so he wants a 200,000 pay of yen or something. I'm thinking in my mind, holy dang. And pretty much the twins, which is like Izaya's little sisters, if you guys know what I'm talking about, Oriha Maru and Oriha Kukuri, we see to it that they try talking that we see to it that Maru Orihara is trying to talk to her brother, but he goes like, "You're too young to know that, okay?" He goes like, "Wait, don't be a party pooper whatsoever, and he hangs up, and she goes like, I go like, well, life's a total wreck when it bites you in the butt, That's my kind of motto or quote I usually go by. And of course, like speaking of which, of this and that scene, started being a little disorganized. There was a scene between Ruri and Yuhei itself. He tells her why he became an actor and so forth. They did have a little talk here and there, and Ruri seemed to accept him in a certain case. And in the end, like Yuhei knew something was going to be coming because it's Shinra's father and him wanted to dissect them or do something like, like scientifically that I don't even know of. So we have to that Shinra's been chased by a bunch of news reporters, and the moment he gets home, the same old scene that happened in episode 2 or episode 1, well, I'm pretty sure it's episode 2, that's when he got stuck in the web, blah blah blah, that happens, bunch of people comes in and interrogate him a bit, and this is where we see the scene of Yuhei and Ruri kissing each other, and I go like, yeah, that's pretty sexy right there, and the news comes up in the papers, and Maru ends up being a little depressed, and while like Shinra is being interrogated about these two people, they go like, what are we gonna do now, that kind of thing. And of course, like Shinra did ask the impossible, can you get me out of this black web? And I go like, yeah, sure, a human gonna help you break open that. Like, I don't know what Celti's powers is fully, Well, I do know him. Like, it's just like is it possible to open it with just your human hands or just the material that we might be using? just wondering. And another scene goes by with another person with Maru and Kururi. Well, Kururi cheers up Maru by giving her a kiss, and I go like, yeah, that's sexy right there. There was a scene between Erika and Waka, the two funny otakus, and they end up having these funny moments about like something about moe, panty shots, figures, and this is when like Karoda Kyohei is a little upset, goes like, can you guys not speak of this in public? You need to get out of your second dimension or something. And I just go like, well, there's nothing you can do about it. These two are just like, meh, you know? Just being literal. Anyways, we did see to it that the Orihara twins, Maru and Kururi, end up being interrogated by these gangs, and Karota Kyohei gets upset about this. He comes in, beats the heck out of them, along with Maru being the physical person, and Saki, and of course like yeah. There was a funny scene between Mikado, Anri, and then Aoba, I believe. I think his name's Aoba, the guy who got kissed. Yeah, Kurome Aoba. Pretty much funny stuff here and there. Hey, are you available? How about I do a play with you, Anri? You know, that kind of thing. I just go like, yeah, you know, Anri is hot too, okay? I'm not gonna lie about that. Especially those big bones. Just playing around. So, we see to it that Mikado ends up being interrogated by another gang, you know, and so forth. Of course, Rudy gets help from Yuhei, and then Celti is the one that drove her home, and she goes like, "You're not human, are you?" Celti's like, "No, I'm not." And then she shows her proof that she's headless, and Rudy's kind of happy and laughing like insanely, or just laughing in tears of joy, probably saying that she found someone just like her, you know. I go like, yeah, you'll find someone that's like that at certain points, you know? And it ends there. Next episode, something about Romans do something what Romans would do is what the episode title is. It's like Romans, yeah, that kind of thing. So, nice episode. I was kind of confused a bit, like here and there. I'm like, okay, where am I at right now? That kind of thing. So, that was my only problem. But I ended up piecing it together and everything worked out. So I gotta say, nice episode, you know, sexy times here and there, you know. If you guys watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna end my review right here. My next video will be Out Noah 02. Expect that one up in about like 30 to 60 minutes at most, if anything. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Later. Peace out. Bye bye.